All right, I think it's working. Maybe. Okay, now it says we're live. So weird. Sometimes it says I connected, sometimes it says I didn't. I have no clue. Like, I don't know, Facebook. What's up with you? Anyway, happy St. Patty's Day and happy Friday, right? Like, the weekend's here. Don't drink too much Jameson's and Guinness today, but have fun, be safe. I really wanted to share a story with you because I am super proud of this woman. Like, she literally has like made my day because of what she's done. So I wanted to tell you about the story of one of my clients who is a TBI survivor. And if you don't know what that is, that's traumatic brain injury. So things that are ordinary tasks for like you or I, or like walking down the street and being on a crowded corner, stuff like that is very difficult for her because of her traumatic brain injury. About 3 years back, she had a terrible fall, and it affected her entire life. So when it comes to balancing, being in crowded places, like, she always has to be cautious that she's going to get knocked over or lose her balance or her footing and then hit her head and then something terrible happen, like a seizure, or her have another injury. It's very easy for her to have another TBI after having one. So in the past 3 years, where she had to relearn everyday functions, she gained 25 pounds. Which, I mean, when you become one more sedentary and you go from being super active, she was running half marathons, she was going out all the time, working, stuff like that. She was a regular New York City woman. When you go from that to then being really in your house more, seated more, you're going to gain the weight, right? Because you're going from so active to inactive. So because of her injury, the most activity that she got was in physical therapy, and she was home a lot more. So she gained 25 pounds in 3 years. And she contacted me a few months back, asked me for my help, and then contacted me again recently, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago now, and asked me for help. And I was like, absolutely, let's do this. You sound totally ready. And I enrolled her in my Boss Lady Fitness Academy. Now, we had restrictions, obviously, because she had an injury. So things that were like super easy, hey, Carrie, for you and I, like maybe doing a walkout. She can't do because her head can't go below her heart like that. Or a pike push-up. Or jumping up and down. Like, these are things that she couldn't do. She couldn't do any high-intensity interval training. Or like crazy CrossFit-style workouts like we can do, right? No workouts where she's dying on the floor in a pool of sweat after, because that's not going to help her. But what she could do was low impact movement and really correct her diet. So I got her started 5 weeks ago with my Boss Lady Fitness Academy, and literally, like, she knocked this shit out of the park. So we met up, we actually met up yesterday because I was like super pumped and couldn't wait to see her and wanted to see the big difference that she made. But she lost 6 inches alone in her waist in 5 weeks. 6 inches in 5 weeks. Lost 13.5 pounds, and her total overall inches lost were 16. Just by following my workouts and following my meal plans. So if somebody who is the survivor of a TBI, who has limited amounts of movement that she could do when it comes to workouts, who has to rework her everyday life and already has a big battle ahead of her when it comes to her TBI, if somebody like that can achieve their weight loss goals, get on the path to feeling sexier and more confident, if she can do it, so can you. I mean, I know everybody wants to see somebody else walk a mile in their shoes before they do it, but this woman literally had the odds stacked against her and was able to hit some results and get her goals. And of course, we're still working. We got 6 more weeks to go. We're going to go down a little bit more. She's super pumped. But the one thing I love about this is, like, I see her confidence back. Talking to her is different. She seems happier. She's more energetic. She just, overall, it's a positive outlook. And that's why I do what I do, because I love getting results like this and seeing people make changes. So if you want to know what I did with my client to get her those results in such a short amount of time, ask me. Seriously, I respond to every single message that I get. Just ask me. And I'll be sure to answer and maybe share some ideas with you if I like you and I think you're cool, right? Anyway, no, I answer everybody. So hit me up, let me know what you think, and happy St. Patty's Day. Not too much Guinness, but go for that Irish soda bread and corned beef and cabbage. It's friggin' delicious. Love you.